Blessed be witches, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be making Odin's Fast Millionaire oil. So, as you all know, we are now in the dark season, so we want to be working on anything that is messing with our goals and dreams. Honey, if you have issues with money, if you can't keep money, you can't make money, honey, there's all that stuff telling you that you don't deserve money, you ain't worth money, and all that Vogelscheiße, that's German booze. That's bird duty. Any of that stuff that has a tendency to be messing with you, what you want to do is you want to start creating patterns that are going to allow you to be able to break those conditions and bring you into a state of being able to receive finances and money coming in. And honey, witches, there is no better way to do this than with Odin's Fast Millionaire oil. You heard it here, boos. You heard it here. We are going to be needing 1 to 2 ounces of olive oil. Yes, darling, I put it in the skull vial because 1, it's cute. And 2, I also want to be breaking any old patterns that may be coming from my ancestors, boo. Now, you don't need to have a skull bottle, but I just love to use sympathetic magic as well. And I know that there has been a lot of struggles with my family and finances and my ancestors and so on and so forth. So I want to be able to break that down, put a little moxie in here, a little, put a little Odin twist to it. So as I said, the base oil, we're starting off with something that is very powerful in regards to being able to bring in finance, home, wealth. So we want to go with that abundance and bring in this olive oil base. And I also have a candle lit here going to be able to open the doorways to be able to have my requests granted by the elemental beings, the universal consciousness, the elemental selves, ancestors, guides, guardians, all of them. And I also have some incense smoke here going to be able to bring my prayers up to the divine and higher self to allow for me to be able to manifest strongly with this oil. Please understand, this is a sequence that works for me, okay? The dry herbs first, then the oils. I find that it is very great for rooting you in what you want, what you're manifesting. The sequence is patchouli, cinnamon, allspice, vanilla, nutmeg, clove, peach, and bergamot. So, example, if you had cinnamon, allspice, and vanilla, then you would put those in first, then you would continue with the sequence of the oils, and you would go patchouli, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, peach, and bergamot. Use what you have, honeybee. Use what you have. It's much easier for you to be able to do that, not causing yourself stress and anxiety, looking for things, messing up your mojo, right? Just let it go, honey. Let the energies flow through you to manifest what is intended, what is real. Leave all that stuff behind. It is not necessary and it is not part of the craft. So cinnamon. Cinnamon is a wonderful one when it comes to speeding up any type of magic that you are doing, okay? Cinnamon has been long associated with wealth, finances as well, and it's also great for protecting and breaking down any blocks that you have that are limiting you from being able to achieve your wealth. It's also going to assist with breaking down whatever illusions that you're holding on to that's not allowing you to receive these blessings. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add this in, and we are not going to pray over it right away. We're going to pray over it at the very end, and we are going to pray over it for at least 7 days. 2 weeks, a fortnight is best, but at least 7 days we are going to say a prayer to manifest the financial freedom and abundance that we are looking for. Alright, so the next botanical we're going to be using is allspice. Now allspice is a seed, so it has the spark of creation in it, okay? It's above, below, as well as the mundane reality. And it's always been associated with wealth, money, finance, home, and just having abundance, okay? So anytime you're using allspice, I always recommend to crack the seeds first. Say a prayer over them and crack them in your fingers, or use something to crack them. And if you can't crack them with your fingers, it's because there's a block there. There is a block there that is not allowing you, or something that is stopping you from achieving that. So you want to go at it, boo. You want to crack it. Do what you need to use. Use a hammer, use a spoon, push down on it, crack it. You want to break that block, that barrier, and then you want to place that into your master bottle, and it is no longer affecting your reality and the financial security that you're looking for, okay? So you're going to pray over this, and you're going to add it into your master bottle, and you will be adding 5 of the allspice seeds. So as I said at the beginning, you're not going to pray over everything, but when it comes to using allspice, anytime I'm using allspice, I pray over each one of them and I crack them, because it's another form of sympathetic magic. That cracking sound is going to break blocks. So utilize any opportunity you have when using allspice to break blocks in your world. If you're having a difficult time with relationships, or and you want to bring somebody in, and you're going to use allspice for the attracting part of it, crack that bad boy, because that breaking sound is going to break whatever obstacle is within your path and bringing that love in to you. Allspice will attract people, absolutely. But honey, allspice attracting people and breaking any blocks that aren't allowing them to come into your world, you're on a whole nother level, witches. Now, vanilla has always been associated again with finances, the better things in life, darling. Love and comfort. Oh yes, darling, yes. So that's why we use vanilla, because we want to bring in that feeling of abundance and that glamour and that, that not having to worry, and that relaxation of life and that freedom. And Loki just made a great point that he wanted to say there. Vanilla is just so rich. It's a rich herb. And we just dropped that right into the master bottle. Now patchouli, grounding, foundation, home, manifestation, anything that has to do with the earth element, anything that has to do with finance and money and earthly possessions, about having wealth. And not just, a mediocre amount of wealth, but enough wealth that you can be freed, okay? Freed of all of the illusions, okay? All of the things that do not allow you to have what you want out of this life. So we are going to be adding in 13 drops of this to our master bottle. Okay, so now we're going to stir that up a little bit. Cinnamon. We've already talked about cinnamon when I put the sticks in. Now the reason why I'm putting the cinnamon oil in is because I'm using this to kind of amp it up a little bit, and I also want to be able to have a stronger scent of that cinnamon within this for my own personal likes, okay? When you need something, it will come faster, and cinnamon has a tendency to be able to bring that in. So I really want to be, a little bit stronger in the cinnamon here, because I don't use a lot of cinnamon oil in here because cinnamon is very strong. So I want to add the herb in there, so it's still that cinnamon essence, but not as dense or potent or overwhelming to all the other botanical. So we're only going to be adding in 7 drops of our cinnamon oil. Now nutmeg, boo, I go hardcore with. Why do I go hardcore with nutmeg? Because nutmeg, 1, is a seed, so it has the spark of creation. 2, it is very, very powerful and has been long used in spells and magic. A lot of the settlers, they didn't use a lot of nutmeg because I believe nutmeg was more expensive for them. It was a delicacy to be able to have nutmeg in your, especially along with cinnamon. So it is such a powerful botanical when it comes to wealth and riches, honey. And I put in 21 drops of this bad boy. We're bringing the money in, honeybees, in. Nutmeg also is a very lucky herb too, right? So this is good when it comes to gains the chance, boo as well. So yes, I put that in there because I want my Odin's Fast Millionaire oil to be able to take the whole spectrum, boo, right? Work finance, lucky finance, just money, honey. Now clove is another very, very powerful one. Also speeds up, very powerful when it comes to finance, luck, wealth, breaking down blocks and obstacles that are hindering your wealth and success. It's just a powerful, powerful botanical. So we are going to be using only 7 drops of this, but it is great for abundance and finance. The next thing we're going to be using is we are going to be using peach. Now I know people are going to be like, peach? Why are you using peach? Well, I'll tell you why I'm using peach. Because peach is just a good manifester. It is great when it comes to finance. It is great when it comes to games of chance and luck. It is great for being able to bring in an easier life. It is great for abundance and having it. And where it's more of a seasonal herb that's in the summer and fall and so on, this is also good to be able to bring this finance long term. Okay, so it's not just, working towards something. It's already achieved it. I have it. It's staying with me, and it's going to stay with me, and it's going to be something that I'm going to continue to have for a long period of time. And always remember, right? If you can feel it, then you can achieve it, boo. If you can see it, yes, you can achieve it. But if you can feel it, you're going to achieve it a lot quicker. And we are going to be adding 21 of these bad boys too. And last but not least, we are going to be using bergamot. Now, bergamot is another one when it comes to wealth and riches, and also being in control of your finance, not allowing people to take it away, not allowing circumstance to take it away, not allowing illusion to take it away. This is your money, boo, and you will do with it what you want. And there will be a steady flow of it. It will be constant. If it goes out, it will come back to you. So you want to put in that bergamot, so that is that foundation, and that, yes, this is mine. I am keeping my money. Nothing, no illusions, nobody, no anything is going to stop or mess with my ability to receive, as well as keep and hold and maintain my finances and the financial state that I choose to be in. So we're going to be hitting this one hardcore too, honey. We're putting 21 in here. Now, I also want you to know that this is good for, as I said, saving money and keeping money, but it also needs to be given. Okay? That's something that we don't seem to understand. If you are bringing in this kind of a vibration to bring in wealth, this needs to be shared. Okay? And you become a conduit of giving and receiving. If it's only a one-way portal, right, and money coming in and money coming in and money coming in, what will happen is it will start to mess with you energetically, vibrationally. It's stagnation. If you think of all these wealthy people in this world that don't give a tootie about anybody, right, they have really difficult and hard personal lives. Right? So it's about receiving and it's about giving. Now remember, you need to pray over this, okay? You need to pray over this for at least 7 days. Now don't think that you need to pray over and not use it, honey. No, this is not the kind of oil that it is. You are going to pray over it. You are going to use it. Even like today, if you were making it today, honey, you pray over it and you use it today. You want to get that vibration building. You want to feel that and smell that. You want the subconscious mind to know that these illusions are breaking down and that the divine is working with you to bring this money in. Okay, to get your money up. You want to be able to be more giving and more, sharing with people, and just let that vibration just accumulate and flow with you, through you. You can use it for job interviews is a good one that you can use it for. You can use it for lighting candles. You can use it for any kind of spell that has to do with finance. You can use it when you're going to the casino, games of chance, boo-boo. Yes, the sky is the limit. We cover a spectrum here. So let's just do our first prayer over this. Now, when you're going to be praying for it, you're going to be praying for abundance, okay? You're going to be praying for wealth. You're going to be praying for good financial state. You can even pray for extreme wealth, boo-boo. What you're not going to do is you're not going to pray on how you want it to come. You want it just to come, right? You're here. Okay, you're with me. The finances have come to me. And it harmed none, it came to me. Okay, this money is free for everyone to have. And I'm calling this in with the intention of being able to bring my placement in life and what I can have and what I can hold and what I can do. And I'm also going to share that with others. Because again, it is very important to share with others. All right, so let's do our prayer over this bad boy. And there you have it, witches. You are all done. Your Odin's Fast Millionaire Oil. If you have not subscribed, boo-boos, you need to press subscribe and join the Witch Please family and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. And you can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. I said it before, boo-boos, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. So get your money up, and I will see you again on another episode of Witch. Please. Love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye. You smell like poisson.
Like croissant, thank you.
Like poisson.
That's nice.
Poisson.
Croissant.
No, poisson.
Croissant.
Poisson.
What? There's no
Poisson. Whatever.
There's no
He, ho, okay? Ha.
Tomato.
Tomato, potato, okay?